Kevin Stefanski'S hidden plan regarding SHEDEUR Sanders revealed by this NFL sources. From the outside, it looked like just another chapter in the Cleveland Browns' ongoing quarterback saga, a franchise historically defined by chaos, inconsistency, and endless debates over who should take the snaps on Sunday. But according to a stunning wave of insider revelations that erupted across the NFL media cycle this week, the Browns' quarterback situation may be far more complicated than anyone imagined. And at the center of the storm is head coach Kevin Stefanski, a man known for being calm, controlled, calculated, and now allegedly hiding an internal agenda involving rookie quarterback SHEDEUR Sanders that nobody saw coming. For months, fans, analysts, and beat reporters believed the Browns were crafting a simple, straightforward plan. Draft Sanders, develop him gradually behind the scenes, let him learn the system, and avoid the chaos that has derailed so many Browns quarterbacks of the past. But an NFL insider, someone reportedly close to the Browns coaching staff, dropped a bombshell suggesting that Stefanski's relationship with SHEDEUR isn't merely coach and rookie. According to this insider, Stefanski supposedly has a secret strategy built specifically around Sanders, one that conflicts with public statements, shocks team veterans, and even divides people within the organization. What began as whispers on a podcast quickly evolved into a wildfire story across sports radio and YouTube media, where influencers began dissecting every Stefanski press conference, every training camp rotation, and every quiet moment between the coach and his young quarterback. And now, with the truth beginning to surface, the entire NFL world is asking the same question. What exactly is Kevin Stefanski hiding about SHEDEUR Sanders? The insider who started the fire. The accusations came from a longtime NFL reporter who built his reputation on accurate front office leaks and backstage team intel. During a live segment, he suggested that Stefanski has a hidden plan he doesn't want anyone to know about, one that involves SHEDEUR more directly than the organization has acknowledged. He didn't call it sabotage. He didn't call it favoritism. He simply said it was a secret agenda. And that phrasing was enough to ignite a nationwide discussion. He went further. According to his sources, Stefanski has been quietly redesigning the Browns' offensive identity around Sanders without informing players, staff, or even some members of the executive department. This, he claimed, has already created tension internally, and it could explode once the season begins. The origin of the agenda. Why Stefanski fixated on SHEDEUR? To understand why Stefanski might be so invested in Sanders, you must understand the enormous pressure sitting on the head coach's shoulders. Stefanski's tenure in Cleveland has been defined by two realities. He is a brilliant offensive mind capable of maximizing any quarterback with structure, timing, and discipline. He is also coaching for his job, as recent seasons have fallen short of expectations. The Browns traded for quarterbacks, drafted quarterbacks, rotated quarterbacks, designed game plans for quarterbacks, and still landed in the NFL's middle tier more often than not. Injuries, inconsistency, systemic breakdowns, they all piled up, threatening the stability of the Stefanski era. When the Browns brought in SHEDEUR Sanders, something shifted. SHEDEUR has an unmistakable swagger, confident, unbothered, uniquely composed under pressure. His playing style mirrors the modern NFL trend: quick release, high IQ, elite anticipation, and the mobility to extend plays. He is exactly the type of quarterback Stefanski loves to build around. Insiders say Stefanski saw his ceiling as higher than any quarterback the Browns have had since Baker Mayfield's peak season. But the agenda goes deeper. Stefanski reportedly sees Sanders as the quarterback who can save the Stefanski era. A QB he can mold from scratch, without inherited habits, without ego, without system conflicts. One staffer described it as, Stefanski wants a quarterback that completely fits him, not the other way around. SHEDEUR is that guy. And according to the insider, Stefanski has been working behind the scenes to accelerate SHEDEUR's rise far earlier than anyone expected. The biggest revelation: Stefanski's private QB plan. While the public narrative has been that SHEDEUR would start slowly and develop carefully, the insider revealed that Stefanski has already built 2 parallel offensive playbooks. The official playbook used in practice, meetings, and public sessions. A secret, modified version built specifically for SHEDEUR Sanders. This second playbook reportedly contains spread concepts mirroring Sanders' Colorado system, rollout packages designed to highlight SHEDEUR's timing, motion-heavy formations to manipulate defenses, high percentage reads tailored to Sanders' strengths, play-action layers that Stefanski believes Sanders will master faster than veteran QBs. Some Browns players reportedly didn't even know the second playbook existed until snippets surfaced during closed-door walkthroughs. A veteran wide receiver allegedly told the insider, "We thought we were preparing one offense. Turns out Stefanski was preparing another one behind the scenes." The insider calls this the core of Stefanski's secret agenda, the belief that SHEDEUR is the future, the system must revolve around him, and the team must quietly transition toward his leadership even while pretending to maintain a traditional rookie developmental curve. Locked room meetings and the hidden practice sessions. Multiple anonymous sources referenced unusual private meetings between Stefanski and Sanders that extended long after regular practice hours. While quarterbacks often receive extra attention, players said the Stefanski-SHEDEUR sessions were different. The insider claims the sessions included personalized film studies, one-on-one chalkboard breakdowns, system reinstall sessions, exclusive offensive rewrites, play design discussions involving only Stefanski and Sanders. Veteran QB coaches have been notably absent from several of these meetings. That alone raised eyebrows. One staff member described the secrecy like this: "We'd be packing up to leave, and Stefanski would quietly walk SHEDEUR back into a side room. It wasn't like normal coaching. Felt like planning." Another said, "Other quarterbacks weren't invited. That's when we realized something was going on." The locker room reaction: confusion, jealousy, and misunderstanding. The Browns are a team built on veteran leadership, especially on defense. Players like Myles Garrett and Nick Chubb expect honesty, transparency, and unity. When insiders began whispering about Stefanski's supposed agenda, the locker room reportedly reacted in complicated ways. Some veterans support SHEDEUR. They see him as the spark the team needs. A calm, poised presence who can bring stability after years of quarterback uncertainty. A defensive captain reportedly told the insider, "The kid is different. If Stefanski wants to build around him, fine. Just be straight with us." Others are uncomfortable. Some claim they feel excluded from a process that should involve the entire team. "It's not the plan that's the problem," one player said. "It's the secrecy." Quarterback tensions quietly rising. The Browns' QB room is now a layered puzzle. Veterans trying to hold onto their job, rookies trying to learn, and one rising star receiving attention that seems disproportionate for his position on the depth chart. The insider suggested that one veteran quarterback felt blindsided after discovering he wasn't receiving any of the plays SHEDEUR was being privately coached for. This tension, according to team observers, is simmering beneath the surface. Deion Sanders' silent observation. Every story involving SHEDEUR inevitably involves Deion Sanders, one of the most influential figures in American sports. Coach Prime knows the league. He knows politics. He knows how franchises treat young quarterbacks. Sources close to the Sanders family say Deion is watching the Browns situation with quiet intensity. He isn't intervening publicly. He isn't criticizing the Browns. But he is monitoring Stefanski closely. One insider put it like this: "Prime isn't worried, but he isn't blind either." Another suggested, Deion knows when a coach is being genuine and when a coach is being strategic. Stefanski is being both.